it's day 2 here on George Street. Me and Tyler Brown had to go back to the other job this morning and pick up the rest of that mulch because the first load filled up our 16-yard dump truck, and plus he had some debris from this job yesterday that he didn't count on, so no problem, we had to come up. So we showed up here today, or I did, about 9. The guys get going on finishing up, cleaning up all the old pine straw that was in here and ripping out a few bushes and stuff like that. Now we've got topsoil in. That's the first 10 yards. That's just going in the beds for plant material and to elevate those guys. And right now the guys are working on the irrigation. So this used to be all turf right here, and in order for us to build the beds, which is kind of a painted line right there, you can't really see it, but all of this is going to be a big bed, and there's a bunch of shade tolerant, low growing stuff. So it had rotors, so we had to move the rotors out to the new bed line and order the turf that's going to be out here. And then we're popping some new sprays in right in here, so our new plant material will get watered. Big Japanese maple going back there behind those guys, and then Flagstone walkways going from there to there, and I've got that, it's over there on the pallet. And so hopefully we'll be able to get to that this afternoon once we finish up the irrigation. Tyler Brown's on the way with the plants, but I don't think we're going to get any of those in the ground today. It's going to be more of a job for tomorrow, because I'd really like to get the flagstone done, because it's kind of a pain in the butt because they're really heavy. It takes a lot of creativity, because you want them to kind of look like they came together, and they were put down that way instead of just a bunch of randomness. And so we spend a little bit of time doing that. With Site 1 today, on my way back from getting the flagstone, picked up a new clock. Their clock had got zapped by lightning or something like that, but sometimes it happens, and we run across it all the time. It don't take much to short those little motherboards out. So we got them swapped out, got it wired up, and now we're back in business. So stay tuned and get you guys set up when we start doing the flagstone. Alrighty guys, prep work's done for the walkway here. Try to get it flat. I know you guys can't tell, but the yard actually falls pretty fast from there to the George Street there. So when you're walking on a path, you know, you kind of want it to have some, you know, dimension to it, but you always want to make sure your stones are flat, you know, from left to right, and make sure you got a flat surface to walk on. So we're gonna get to laying. Okay. Well, I got his first good piece. Alrighty, it's 2:40 on Thursday. Here's a little update of the Flagstone walkway. Gonna add a little bit of curvature to it because the jasmine here, it curves a good bit, but the end result is going to be about right there. So it's going to curve along right through here because that maple's going right there, and then you'll be able to walk. I guess they want to be able to walk from their front porch to the street over there, so they'll have a nice pathway. But we're almost done with it, and I'll throw some pictures in of the finished product here shortly. All right, we're about to call it a day here. Got the Flagstone finished up. We've still got to come through and level them out to where they won't rock when you walk on. But it's a shorter path. We've done longer ones, but this stone was really thick. I think Rick likes to go up to the rock yard up there and pick out the thickest pallets he can find. And but we make it happen. We bust them up in the smaller stones because literally you'll have like a 6x6 stone. That's how big they are when they come on the pallet. So we end up busting them up, and we make them look like they're made to go together. And you know, these are going to be in the bed. Sometimes we put grass around them, but these are going to be in the bed. They'll have pine straw around them, and it'll be a nice walkway for the customer to come from the front door, and they're going to walk around their side yard up there. They got a patio inside that gate right there. So got those guys finished up. We get here tomorrow. We're going to start stripping the sod out of the yard. We determined, I think the weather's going to hold out for us this weekend, so we'll be one step ahead of the game come Monday. And then so we'll get you guys in the machine with me tomorrow and get you going. Watch me strip up the grass here, and probably might get a truckload of dirt delivered tomorrow, maybe not, I'm not sure, because we've got, I think we've got 21 or 2 yards in the quote to saw the yard. So it's really hot today. The Sahara dust is up there, and I kid you not, you could stand here and sweat today. And so hopefully it's gonna stick with us for a while, so it's gonna be just as hot tomorrow. But we'll be back at her again tomorrow.